starting with the henna application onto my hair. So what all do I have before I'm starting? I have a comb to straighten my hair. I have gloves with me in order to not stain your hands. If you do not want to stain your hand, I don't want to stain my hands completely. So I am using gloves. And you can have a shower cap if you have, like anything that, you know, keeps it compact. Once you're done with the application, you can put a poly bag or something which, you know, keeps it moist for a longer period of time. I apply it and I keep it for at least 3 hours, and because it gives you that deep conditioning that your hair and scalp require. So let's see, how do I do that? It is important to detangle your hair before you actually start the entire process. Reason being, because if there would be any kind of you know, entanglement in within the hair length, so it would be very difficult for you to move on to your, you know, because I'll be applying it on the entire length, and if there are entanglements between them, so it will not be that comfortable and you know, that easy to go. So it is always better that you detangle them first. It is best that you apply henna when you do not have any sort of oil on your hair. My hair have a natural oil has turned up onto my scalp, so that's the only oil, but I have not applied any oil. But like externally I have not applied any oil onto my lens. So if you are applying henna for the color, you should not have oil in your hair. And if you're doing it only for conditioning, then you can have like oil, but it is always better that you put henna without the oil. If people have, if you have extremely dry hair, then I would suggest that you put a little bit of oil in the henna itself and not on the hair still. Because if there is oil in the hair, that conditioning, that thing is not, you know, absolutely there. So let me explain how am I going to do it. I'll be like taking a part of my lens from the middle of my this thing, at least exactly, not exact center, but approximately a central part of the scalp. I'll be taking like this length, and I'll be applying henna onto it, and then I'll make a heap over there. Right? I'll twist and turn and swirl it all over itself, and I'll make a heap of it, and then I'll take all the strands around it and keep, you know, putting around it to make a bun-like thing over here. Also, do not make some people they absolutely make a bun and tie. Please do not do that, because once you do that, there's a knot and it is very difficult to get rid of it once you start washing your hair. So the way I am applying it onto my hair, it is going to be very, very simple. The moment you put your hair upside down and, you know, pour water onto the entire heap of henna, it will just, you know, it will open up very easily, and it will be like not tedious to you for sure. Generally, I prefer wearing gloves only on one of my hands and not on both of them. But because the henna is like really strong, and it is like I've shown it to you how strong the henna is, and it is coloring. So people who want that wonderful shine for your hair, believe me, just give it a try once for me. Use henna and put 2 egg yolks into it, just the yolks. Who wants shine, right? And put it into it, and then apply the henna. You will have to come back to thank me, and if you do not, it's okay. You would love it. I'm telling you, I fell in love when I, you know, first did this, and since then I have been using it like very, very religiously. So do give it a try. So I've removed it. I'm not comfortable wearing both of them, and like so I'll be dividing my hair into 2, and they are like absolutely shiny because of the natural oil. So So there's a lot of struggle even after detangling. So you can imagine if you do not do that. Do apply it on the lens, on the scalp properly. And then time to sew. I put it like this and I start rotating it around it. Do take care of the tips as well and put it properly like so. You can see a small mountain onto my scalp, and here I'm going to apply a little bit more henna to keep it the same way, right? No need to, it need not be like absolutely perfect because it will be covered by the surrounding lens. So I take a little bit more of my hair in the surrounding region and the same thing, and I'll put it around the mountain, right? Do put on the scalp and then you can work on the lens. Like so. I'll revolve it and I'll keep on doing for the entire things, the entire length around it. Once you start doing it, you will understand how it is to be done and how convenient you can make it for yourself. You can absolutely modify it and make it better off for yourself. Right? Every strand that I'm revolving around the base, what am I doing is I'm taking it and I'm covering all the entire heap again. Reason being that this is the step which will help you out, wash them properly. a little bit fell onto my forehead and I immediately washed it off. Like I removed it with my hands, and you can just have a look how orangish it is already. And I'm very positive that this is going to give a beautiful color onto my hair. And I'll share the results maybe in the subsequent video, so stay tuned for that as well. Because you do not wash your hair immediately after henna. Like you do not shampoo your hair. What am I going to do next is that I will be letting this henna onto my hair for the next 3 hours, and then I'm going to wash it off with plain water. If you have not soaked the henna properly, like if there are lumps in it, so they are going to be transferred onto your hair length already. So what you can do is, while washing with the water, use a comb. This way you are just washing off the entire henna content out of your hair, and you will not require any kind of shampooing onto your hair. Next, what I'll do is tonight I'm going to apply a lot of oil onto my scalp, and my entire length from the scalp till the tips. I'm going to apply a lot of oil. This putting oil onto the henna, the hair on which henna has been applied already, is what it does is it just fixes the henna over there for a very long period of time. And if you shampoo the henna, after applying henna, if you directly shampoo your hair, what happens is the color do not stay for a very long time. So if you want that color to stay for a longer duration, you have to wash it with plain water, apply oil, and then the next, like tomorrow when I'll shampoo my hair, it will be everything, believe me. This was it for this application. I have ruined the entire glove hand of mine, and I have ruined this hand of mine as well. I'll show you in the subsequent videos how beautiful the color has turned out to be. Also in my subsequent video, because this is it for this video, I'm going to show you I was here to show you the application on my hair. In the subsequent videos you will see me putting oil, a lot of oil onto my scalp and hair lengths, and then the results are going to be absolutely amazing. So people out there, please stay tuned for the subsequent videos of mine to see the result of this wonderful henna onto my hair. Okay, so you can see that it is dripping off from here. So what you can do is you can use a stripe of cotton and put it all over from here to here, over here also, and beneath the entire bun also, and put a shower cap over it. I don't have a shower cap over here with me, so I'll be putting a poly bag over it, so that it do not dry down completely. You can have a look how stiff the henna has become onto my hand, and this is what going to happen onto the hair as well. So we do not want it to solidify in any degree. So we are going to put a poly bag so that it remains liquid, and the moisture is maintained, and it is easy to wash. Like after 3 hours also, it is going to be absolutely this only. And I'll wash my hair. So I have washed my hands, and you can just have a look. Just by a mere touching it, it has intensified to this level, and now throughout the day you will see it is going to be like very dark. So the henna was nice. It was Neha herbal, so I'm liking it. But we cannot say anything about these hennas. I don't have any particular henna which is like I can say it was really nice. The best would obviously be like if we get it from the plant and crush it and then apply it. That would be the best, but we do not have that option available for us. So I use any henna that I get in my hands. So this was it for this video. I hope you like it. I would love to hear out of you कि आपको मेरा video, मेरे application and all the things that I do for you all कैसी लगी. And अगर आपके पास कोई भी suggestions, कोई भी query है, तो I would be happy to just look at them. Please do comment in the comment section and let me know. I'll see you on the next video with something new about the hair. Till then, take really good care of yourself.